Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I'm happy to be here with you today to speak Ojibwe and learn about the language and culture.
Okay, BOOZHOO, and welcome back to the show. Huh, sweetie? That's right. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast, baby, the podcast, baby, podcast, baby, the podcast. About Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO, and over here, the lovely and the talented. Get out of here! You're making me blush. Natasha, Ikadom BOOZHOO Weenie Mushane. Say hello, my sweetheart. Hey everybody, what's going on? And over here, of course, the rock star cartoonist, author and illustrator of countless Ojibwe language children's books, comics, coloring books, what have you. Click the link in the description. I'm trying to pay the bills here, buddy. Okay, thanks. You can order his books at Ojibwe language. You can order Ojibwe language books at Amazon.com. Click the link in the description. Learn some Ojibwe. Improve your life. Honor the elders and the ancestors. What? We got to do everything for you? In any case, Michael Lyons. Say hello, Michael. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. How you doing? I'm pretty good. How are you? Not too bad. Looking good. Feeling good. I'm doing pretty well. So, let's see who's here. Hey, Brandy Marie. Bonjour, Brandy Marie. Brandy Marie's here, sweetie. Hey, Brandy Marie. Mino Giga Jabe. Should we give her a gold star? Yep, gold star for Brandy Marie. And grassroots Indians. Hoka Hey relatives. Indinawe Magana Dog. Indinawe Magana Dog. My relations. How you doing, cuz? You ever notice that? How every Indian thinks everybody's their cousin. Hey, cuz. And let's see. Oh, Missy's here. Bonjour, Missy. How you doing? Cousin Missy's here, sweetie. Hey, Missy. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? So yeah. What's up? Listen to you. What? Acting all gangster with a hard R. No, I'm gangsta. You're not gangsta. Yeah, I am. I'm a girl in the hood. I'm chilling in my crib in the hood. You're chilling in your crib in the hood. Would you listen to this? This is what you get for watching those, what you call it, Netflix. I'm not watching Netflix. You're not watching Netflix. I don't know. What's happened to our country? What are you talking about? Where has my country gone? No, really. I woke up this morning and I was a Canadian. I was like, wait a second. I thought I fell asleep. I fell asleep in Minnesota and I woke up in Canada. I think the tectonic plates shifted and now I'm north 3 hours. That's where we're kind of filming from. We're in the northern part of the Midwest. We're in the middle part of Turtle Island. You know, there's an imaginary line they call the Canadian border. And Nobody seems to want to build a wall there, but, you know, no one's afraid of being called a racist for walling out the Canadians. But anyway, so yeah, Canada's about a 3.5 hour drive from straight north, or 4. I don't know how far it is. I mean, how often do you go to Canada? When I was a little girl, the drinking age in Canada was 18. So some of the girls would drive up to Canada so they could drink beer when they were teenagers. Oh, that's a sweet story. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They used to be able to, they had a lower drinking age. I think Wisconsin was like that too back in the day. People to make road trips to go to the one state over so they could get drunk and then drive home again. These are dangerous times to be on the road. Drunks driving around. And then MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, they got involved and cleaned up those streets. They're like, whoa, we're mad. Why don't you guys quit getting so drunk? You're killing our kids. And so everybody agreed, okay, we're going to stop drinking and driving. And this is a story of how America sobered up. Where has my country gone on this Friday? Nano Geisha good. It's Nano Key. Speaking of drinking, 5th day. You know, back in the days of the grandfathers, they said, hey man, let's call this day the 5th day. Well, why? Because I'm going to drink a 5th of whiskey. And they're like, don't do that. I'm like, no man, who cares? Friday, payday. I'm calling in sick. I'm taking a drunk day. And they would just start drinking in the mornings, thinking they're going to have this party all day. You know, rocking all night, party every day. Well, they make it till about noon, and then they crash. And this has been your Ojibwe word of the day, kids. Nano Geisha good, the 5th day, or Friday. And it makes no sense to me. Why? Well, because technically, I think Sunday's the 1st day. So that would make Friday the 6th day. But nobody wants to call it the Ningod Westway Gijikud. They're like, no. It's the 5th. You know, Monday's the 1st day. It's like, what? I thought Monday was the day after prayer day. Well, like, yeah. But we think of it as the 1st day. So Tuesday, 2. Right? 2nd day, 2. Well, dummy. It's actually the 3rd day of the week. But you know, there's something that nobody wants to talk about. I'm going to talk about this today, you guys. You know, we've all been raised, oh, honor your ancestors. Honor the elders. Oh, they're so wise. You'll notice they always call them wise. You know, Nabwaka win. Wisdom. The wisdom of the Gitche Anishinaabe, the great elders, they say. But the sad fact of the matter is, our ancestors are dumb. Just dumb. What? Why do you say that? Oh, they're so stupid. They couldn't even operate a cell phone if you gave them one. That doesn't mean they were dumb. No, I'm serious. The old Anishinaabe people, read your history books. They didn't even have cell phones. Well, no, it's back in the olden days. That's what I'm saying. Dumb. Those people in the old days. Oh, look at me. I made a bow and arrow. Hey, you ever hear of a gun? No, we didn't invent a gun. Well, that's because you're dumb. The ancestors. Where's my country gone? Well, guess what? We got colonized by people who were also dumb. Did you know the original, what were they called? The explorers or whatever? Columbus and them? Yeah. They didn't even have outboard motors. What? No. They were like, oh, I sure hope it's a windy day. Maybe my boat will just, I'll just go with the wind. Here's my boat. It's got big old oars and a sail. Yeah, that's really, duh. It's called an outboard motor, you dumb people in the history. So kids, today when you go to school, ask your history teacher just this one question. Excuse me, Mr. History Teacher. Why were the ancestors so dumb? They didn't even know about computers. I heard that Sitting Bull, he couldn't even drive a car. What? Really? Yeah, he never even heard of it. He was dead long before they had a car. Dumb. We're so much smarter now because we got the internet and we got automobiles and cell phones. We're smart. You're being silly. Yeah, I don't really mean that. Grassroots Indian says, I drive better when I'm drunk. See, that's what I'm talking about. And, the ancestors, they couldn't even drive drunk. Look how smart Grassroots Indian is. He's even better driver drunk. That's how smart he is. Well done. Hats off. Jim Dunn shows up with a couple of beers. Yeah, what's happening to our show? I don't know. What is this, happy hour? Is this happy hour, you guys? Brian says, Bonjour, everyone. How did the crabs turn out, Jim Dunn? Yeah, Jim, did you catch any crabs? Missy, I don't think you were here yesterday. Jim had some buddies up there ready to go. They wanted to go out and catch some crabs. And I told them, well, just go to the big tap at closing time. There's bound to be some girls there. Nah. Okay. What are we doing, sweetie? You're going to teach the Ojibwe word of the day. Yeah. Come on, you guys. Let's get serious. Sunny day, la la la. Hello, children. Welcome to the Sesame Street offshoot. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. A children's show about Ojibwe language and culture. Nish Gadizi. I'm so mad. Nin Nish Gadiz. Okay, here's the thing, you guys. If you have a word like mad, Nish Gadizi. Oh, Nish Gadizi. That's a great word, huh? Yeah, it's the one word you can say in Ojibwe through grit teeth. Nish Gadiz. I'm mad. Oh, you are mad. Oh, you better believe it. Yeah. Ninish Gadizi is to be mad. If I'm going to say I'm mad, I would say Ninish Gadiz. You drop the I. Ninish. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. And then there's Gush Gaindum. Oh, I'm so sad. Nin Gush Gaindum, sweetie. Oh, are you sad? Yeah. Nin Gush Gaindum. Why are you sad? Oh, I don't get sad. I just get mad. No. Yeah, it's true. Ask the BOOZHOO crew. As a Anishinaabe Winini, as a man, as an Indian man, or stoic. Huh, guys? Isn't that right, Jim, Brian? Tell these ladies about it. We have two settings, mad and stoic. We don't even get happy. You don't? No. I mean, just look at any photo of an Indian guy you've ever seen. You've never seen teeth. They all just stare at the camera. Don't even know how to smile. That's because they're stoic. You push, occasionally you can get angry. Just a little bit. It's awfully emotional for an Indian man. Ninish Gadiz. I should have pulled that up. You can be mad, kind of like Billy Jack, the one-tin soldier. When he walks into that cafe and the rednecks had poured the flour on the little Indian boy. If you haven't seen the movie, Billy Jack's a karate Indian who rides a motorcycle and he beats up rednecks who are racist. So it goes down to Pine Ridge and all these racist guys have been picking on the Indian kids. And this one redneck goes, oh, little Indian boy, I think you should be whiter. And so he takes some flour and he pours it on his head. And all the white people are laughing. We're so evil. Oh, Billy Jack, he comes walking and everyone gets quiet. Because they know Billy Jack is a karate expert. And he's got a violent temper. And he walks in there. And he wipes off the Flower. He goes, "Are you okay?" And he goes, "You know, when I see such stupidity, such cruelty, it makes me go berserk." And he kicks the guy with a karate kick or something. And he just wails on all the guys in there. He throws them through the front glass. You know. He gets nishgadazi. He gets just mad. And he comes back in. "You okay? Sunshine Flower." The Indians in those movies, they always had names like Sunshine Flower. "Are you okay? Rises with the eastern sun." Pretty little thing. You know, whatever. Nishgadazi, mad. You know. When you have so much mushkawazi, yeah, that's right. Mushkawazi, when you have so much power that man has, you have to keep your anger in check. So you guys, remember. What are you talking about? Gosh, Kingdom, sad. Are you sad, sweetie? Yeah. Why are you sad? Well, I don't think we're going to do a show tomorrow. Do you want to tell him about that? Oh, yeah. And then Gosh Kingdom. I'm sad, you guys. Tomorrow, floor washing day. Kind of a special day here for us, you know. We always teach the Ojibwe word for Saturday, floor washing day. Kazibigi, Saginage, Kishagud. You know, people are starting to know that word, you know. Yeah. Well, guess what? I don't think we can do a show tomorrow. And it makes me sad. Gosh Kingdom. Nin Gosh Kingdom. I'm sad about it. And you know what? It also makes me a little Nin Nishkadazi. Or Nin Nishkadiz. A little mad. Why are you mad? Well, here's the story. I gotta go to a wedding. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. My niece is getting married. And yeah, I got invited. So, I'm gonna have to go to a wedding. Yeah. I know. Married people never understand just how inconsiderate it is to get married. What are you talking about? You know, you invite all your friends and family to have to drive cross country and go witness you know, in the holy matrimony, starting a family or whatever it is. You get to play princess for a night. And so we're going to have to head out kind of early tomorrow. I don't think we're going to have time to do our show tomorrow. And I'm a little mad about it. Don't be mad. It's a joyous occasion. Congratulations, Amanda. Don't encourage her. She'll just want to get married again. Don't they only get married once? What, are you kidding? In the modern age? This is her first marriage. No, I'm just kidding. Congratulations, sweetie. But yeah, that's the deal. We might not be here tomorrow because we're going out of town. And you know how I feel about leaving town. Yeah, I know how you feel. You're old man. Yeah. I don't like it. Let's just do this. At least it's not snowing. And we can come right back. I'm getting set in my ways. I don't like to travel. But so we may or may not be here tomorrow. And I don't want you guys to be sad. Don't be sad, Gosh Kingdom. We'll be back. You know, I don't know what you can do. Saturday mornings, maybe, you know, pull out the old TV again. Dust off those antenna or whatever. Plug it in. I bet you Sesame Street's still on somewhere. Maybe watch Sesame Street tomorrow. Have some coffee, burn some sage, and watch some Sesame Street. And we kind of like our show. Don't be Gosh Kingdom. Don't be sad. We'll be back. Okay, sweetie? Yeah. Grassroots Indian says, I don't trust a happy Indian. That's a good point. Can you trust a happy Indian? A smiling Indian, like the Kansas City Chiefs. Big old teeth. Can that guy be trusted? What do you think, sweetie? Can you trust a happy Indian? I don't know, yeah. I don't know. Don't you trust me? Not as far as I can throw you. Get out of here. Can you trust a happy Indian? Well, who's a happy Indian? The chairman and his band of goon squad making all the big money from the casino. They're happy. The Metawakitan Anishinaabes, or Dakotas, Oyates. The Sioux Indians down in the rich reservations, they're pretty happy on the golf course. Can you trust them? I don't know. Happy Indians. Yeah, I don't know if I trust them either. Why are you smiling? What do you know? These happy days are yours and mine. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about Norm Macdonald. We mentioned yesterday or the day before, Norm Macdonald recently started his journey. And, it's, a lot of people are pretty gosh gained him. Oh, I'm really going to miss that guy. What a funny stand-up comedian. So here's a Norm Macdonald story I heard once. This is a story in honor of Norman Macdonald, the last great comedian. Not the last one, but the last great mainstream comedian. Back in the days of the grandfathers, there was an Anamaki Weedacomb. There was a moth. He was very depressed. He could hardly go on. Every morning he would wake up and lie in bed and go, why do I even bother? Ain't no sunshine in my life. I should end it all. And he's crying around all day and all night. And he finds himself downtown, crying around, getting drunk. And he sees a sign on the door for the podiatrist. Podiatrist, sweetie. The foot doctor? Yep. Podiatrist. Zade Mushkiki Winani. A foot doctor. And he goes in there and he says, Doctor, you have to help me. I am so gosh gaindum. I'm so sad. I'm depressed. I have anxiety. I have rage. Nishgadazi. I'm mad all the time. I can't find any reason to live. You have to help me. Give me some antidepressants. Give me some counseling. Whatever it takes. Take me into the loony bin. I don't know what else to do. You have to help me. I'm too depressed. I'm too sad. And the podiatrist, the foot doctor, Zade Mushkiki Winani, foot medicine man. He goes, my friend, I'm very sorry to hear about your problems, but I cannot help you. You see, I am a podiatrist. Zade Mushkiki Winani, I'm a foot doctor. What you want is a psychiatrist. You want a doctor of the mind. I can't help you. And it says it right there on my sign, right on the door. Foot doctor. Why did you even come in here? And Anamaki, Weedacomb, the moth, he goes, well, the light was on. The light was on. Get out of here. Yeah, I get it, because moths, yeah, they follow lights. Yeah, the light was on. I don't know. There's just something so kind of profoundly funny about that. I don't even know what it means. But that was a Norm Macdonald joke. And Norm Macdonald, he died of cancer. Cancer, man. And he was the one comedian I ever knew who could make a good joke about dying of cancer. So here's kind of a cultural angle. A lot of people don't know this, but Norm Macdonald was an Anishinaabe Arizuke Winani. He was an Indian storyteller. He was Indian? Nah, probably not, but it'd be cool if he was. I'm going to believe he was. You know how like people are always claiming different celebrities. Yeah, Johnny Depp, he's part Indian. You know, whatever. But he was a great storyteller. And he told his story when his... so Norm Macdonald died of cancer. I don't even know what kind. And he had it for 9 years. Didn't tell anybody. And I saw one of his stand-ups. He was talking about his uncle. His uncle had bowel cancer. And he goes, yeah, my uncle, I went to see him in the hospital. He's dying of bowel cancer. You know. And everybody says, oh, you know, he's fighting a battle against cancer. And then, you know, when people die from cancer, they always say, oh, they lost the battle with cancer. You know. So I went to see him, and I was like, you know how my uncle's battling cancer? He's lying in a bed there with a tube in his side, watching Matlock. He's like, how goes the battle, Uncle? Oh, you know, I'm on season 2 of Matlock. He goes, I mean, it's not like he's, you know, fighting cancer. I'll kill you, you know. Whatever, battling cancer. But then they say when you die of cancer, you lost the battle. So, you know, that's not very nice. you know, there was a time when you just died. But it seems to me, and you know, I'm no doctor, but you know, when you die of cancer, the cancer also dies. Seems to me you didn't lose. It's more of a draw. You know, you both died at the same time. The cancer and you, it's a draw. You didn't lose the battle. You know, it's not like the cancer just jumped up and, you know, started to, and then he got kind of gross. I won't go into it. You know, married his wife, you know, took his job, shows up in the office. Hey, I won the battle. My name, I'm Mr. Cancer. Bowel is the first name. You know, cancer didn't defeat him, you know, because it didn't live, it didn't jump up. But, you know, he made a whole comedy bit about his uncle dying of cancer and then dying, and made a funny observation about how people talk about dying of cancer, battling, you know. How do you do that? It's the most brilliant thing in the world. So, you know, rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. Wow. I don't think we're going to fully appreciate him for many years to come. I think in years to come, people will look back and go, wow, Norm Macdonald was really a brilliant comedian for his time. And, you know, your grandkids will say, well, what did you think of Norm Macdonald? Like, what? Barely paid attention. Oh, the guy from Saturday Night Live? Yeah. I don't know. But he had some great bits. Yeah, he did. Yeah. And this is a story of bowel cancer. Let's see. What's going on down here? Jim Dunn in the house. Daniel Black. Hey, BOOZHOO, Niji. Daniel's here, sweetie. Hey, Daniel Black, BOOZHOO. I like my Daniels like I like my coffee. Black. Kaya Thunder. Hey, BOOZHOO, Kaya. You gotta look mean. You gotta look mean or white people walk all over you. You gotta look like you just came back from killing a buffalo. Oh, but our people never killed buffalo. We were fishermen. You want to look like you just came back from catching a fish? This ain't Dances with Salmon, you know. Donny Day. Norm was the last of the Nishabek. The Anishinabek. Yeah. Arizuke Winini is a storyteller. And people have been... No, they haven't been anything. Sometimes people think of a storyteller just being, you know, just somebody who tells a story, not a comedian. But I think they've always been the comedians. You know, the people who would, you know, entertain, but also kind of make people think. Poke fun at power. Poke fun at culture. It knows everything. School sort of sucked the humor out of the storyteller when it came to the teacher. Everybody's favorite teacher was a funny guy. I remember my favorite teacher in high school was Mr. Clark. Yeah, back in my day, we still called our teachers Mr. and Mrs. It was the good old days. So Mr. Clark shows up one day, and and a lot of us kind of, back of the class types, we weren't sure of what to think of him because he looked like a cop. He was about 6'2", probably 250 pounds. Built like a cop, like big gut, but big guy. Like he was fat, but he was like good athlete, football player fat. He probably wasn't even fat. I was just a skinny teenager and he looked huge. But he comes in, and he stands at the podium. And before he even gets into the class, he starts telling stories about his wife. And the way he does it is kind of like a stand-up routine. Like, my wife. You ask one simple thing. Just put the cap back on the toothpaste after you use it. And then, it gets dry. And then you can rinse the thing after you. But I walk in there every morning and there's a dry toothpaste. And he has a whole routine sort of complaining about his wife and her less than cleanly toothpaste habits. And it just gets the class sort of interested in him. And then there was one day, it was a quiet afternoon. We were all supposed to be reading silently, And he's just sitting up at his desk. No, everyone was just reading silently. He wasn't even teaching at this point. And off in the distance, he's also shoved himself up until his belly totally touches the desk. So picture this guy at his desk. I don't think he had a book there. Yeah, he did. And we hear a gunshot off in the distance, like somebody's hunting. My school was kind of, out in the woods. But we heard a gunshot way away. And without missing a beat, he just slumped over. Like he had just been shot. It was so great. So Mr. Clark. But yeah, so teachers, your favorite teacher, your best teachers are always the funniest guys. It's usually the people, not the ones who, he really made me appreciate, what's that guy's name? Something Swift. Oliver Swift. Jonathan Swift. I'm an English major and I could care less. It's usually the funny guy, and then he imparts, then you're listening, and if he can impart knowledge and, they learn about history in a hilarious way. I can only imagine what it's like now in schools where the teacher is the social studies teacher is some millennial who's all angry about history. So every day you show up, okay, let's hear about it. Okay, kids, today we're going to learn the real story about Columbus and the stinking racist country you live in. Did you know Columbus was a racist? We should tear down his statue. And screw the artists and the sculptors of history. That's what makes me angry. What's that? This is what makes me nishkadazi. The whole thing about tearing down these statues, everyone's like, there's two sides. Yeah, you should keep them. It's history. We're not defending slavery. That's Robert E. Lee. It's a statue and it's history. If you tear it down, that's dumb. And then the other side's like, no, he was a racist. Tear it down. But then the thing no one's talking about is that actually, I wish our history was who were the people who made the statues. Everyone acts like that's an easy thing to do. To make a statue of Columbus 32 feet tall in bronze or whatever it's made out of. There's a plaque or whatever, but I'm almost more interested in learning about the artists in America who made the stuff like the statues, and it bums me out when people want to destroy art. It's like, hey, dummies, you guys are now the book burners, by the way. Oh, we don't appreciate what this artist did, or we don't appreciate the subject matter. That's what's so stupid. What are you going to do? You're going to burn all the books that talk about Hitler? No, that's different. That's learning about history. But a statue of Hitler, you'd have to destroy. Why? You can't respect an artist whose subject matter was the bad guy? No. What's next? You're going to destroy all the Darth Vader toys? He was a Sith Lord. That's racist. Oh, here's something dumb. This is something that makes me mad too. What's that? Apparently, in Star Wars, speaking of Star Wars, there was an actor who played R2-D2. What do you mean? The little tin can that beeps that you can... I think I actually had a remote control thing when I was a kid that was R2-D2 that you just clicked and went beep, That doesn't require an actor. But there's some guy who on Wikipedia, I didn't bother to remember his name. There might have even been two different actors. Midget who played R2-D2. What a waste of money. It just made a can, and then they hired a guy and said, okay, you're going to play the passenger in our remote control can. Yeah, I can do that. Here's my resume. I was in The Wizard of Oz or whatever. Yeah, you're about the right size, I guess. We were thinking we'd either have you or nobody, because R2-D2, it just beeps. It's not... What did he push the button that made the little... So I'm really mad about that. That's a silly thing to be mad about. Yeah, I know. Some people are mad about global warming. I'm mad that Hollywood wastes money. That's our tax dollars paying for that actor, so-called actor. Oh, where are all your fans? Actor who plays R2-D2? Yeah, guess what? None. You don't have any. Harrison Ford. Now there's an actor. He had lines he had to read. He had to look cool. Good actor. Harrison Ford. You, the guy who played R2-D2, he made more money than Harrison Ford. He did not. Okay, I'm making that up. But I'm going to start a campaign to fire the guy who plays R2-D2. It doesn't need an actor. They got rid of actual human beings at Walmart who would check you out of the line. But they still keep human beings in the R2-D2 costume. That's backwards, you guys. That's the upside down world. Hey, I was learning's here. BOOZHOO, I was learning. I was learning says, if it's offensive, I think it should be used to teach why it's offensive. Thank you. Yeah. Don't be erased. Kind of like, look at that guy. Don't be that guy. And here's why. Yeah. You guys, it's just an old story. That's what they don't get. I mean, yeah, it's a true story, but you don't have to be so emotionally invested. Did you know Roosevelt said an anti-Indian thing? So? I'm sure Sitting Bull said a bunch of anti-white stuff. What are you going to do? Look out, Crazy Horse. I hope you didn't say anything politically incorrect when you were alive. Well, I'm going to tear down that big old statue. Should we get him on the line? Do you want me to call the Crazy Horse Monument? Yeah. I want to see what he thinks. Okay, let me look. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find him. Ah, la la, do do do. Crazy Horse Monument. Yeah. Okay, you look for the number, and I'll look for his picture. Okay. Oh, here's his number. Okay, I'm dialing. Do 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 do. It's ringing. Hello? Hi, is this the Crazy Horse Monument? Hi, how you doing? It's Natasha from the NanaBOOZHOO podcast. Yeah. Say, do you want to be on the show today? NanaBOOZHOO wants to ask you some questions. Okay. All right, sweetie, he's on line 2. Crazy Horse Monument in South Dakota. Welcome to the show. If I can get your picture up here. Hello, NanaBOOZHOO. Hello, Mr. Crazy Horse Monument. How are you today? Me too. Very well. Yeah, it's good to hear. Say, I was wondering, what do you think of all this going on there? I mean, they've been doing it for a couple of years now, but they're trying to tear down all the statues. And boy, I hear a lot of Anishinaabe people threatening to blow up Mount Rushmore. That's a monument, a historical monument. What do you think of this? Me no care for people who would destroy art of any kind. They have no right to destroy that which is not theirs. Yeah, there's that issue too, and they don't even own the statue. I mean, if you want to destroy your own statue, go for it. Are there any statues that you find particularly racist? Me no like George Washington. Really? You don't like George Washington? On Mount Rushmore? Washington, dirty Freemason. Oh yeah, that's right. Washington, worship Baphomet. Oh yeah, that's true. He was those Freemasons are Satanists, aren't they? Yes. George Washington, burn in hell. You think so? Crazy Horse, hope so. Wow. That's pretty tough, man. You sound kind of you don't sound yourself today. Crazy Horse, so angry. How you say mad in Ojibwe? Oh, funny you should ask. Nishkadazi. Gi nishkadazina? Ninishkadaz. I am angry. Yeah, huh? Why are you so angry? This country must learn to respect this land. Crazy Horse, love. Masinit. Crazy Horse forget how to say Turtle Island in Ojibwe. Mishike Minase. Mishike Minase. Turtle Island is our home. Little brats must respect even its past. Wow. Yeah, those are pretty straightforward words, and I think I agree with you, sir. Crazy Horse, patriot. Yeah, you sure are. All right. Well, hey, man, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks. I just wanted to see what you think. Yes. Crazy Horse. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you again. Gigawabamin, Minowa. Yep. Gigawabamin, Minowa, Niji. And there you go. Crazy Horse, sweetie. Wow. Yeah, he doesn't mince words. You know, I forget that Crazy Horse loves America. Yeah, he sure does. The Crazy Horse Monument, anyway. I don't know how the real Crazy Horse felt about it, but yeah, I don't think. I guess maybe he's afraid that, like I saw a sign the other side. the other day he said, injustice anywhere is injustice to everyone or something. It was like Martin Luther King quote. And you go, okay, yeah. Maybe, if they're willing to destroy, a statue of Columbus, they might be willing to destroy a statue of Crazy Horse. You never know. I wonder if they're ever going to take down that Rocky statue in Philadelphia. That's right. He's got a statue in Philadelphia. Yeah. Remember that? Should we get him on the line? Sure. I'm going to call Rocky. Do. It's ringing. Hey, is this Sylvester Stallone? Sly? Hi, it's Natasha. Do you want to be on the show this morning? Okay, hang on. I'm going to transfer you over to NanaBOOZHOO. Okay, hang on. He's on line 2, sweetie. Line 2. Mr. Stallone, welcome back to the show. Hey, yo, NanaBOOZHOO, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing really well. We're talking about statues this morning. Yeah, statues. What you want to know? You've got a statue, right? Yeah, that's right. They built a statue of me in Philadelphia. After the movie Rocky came out, they had me there, and we had a big statue. And then in Rocky, remember in Rocky 3, when Chubber Lang, oh yeah, Chubber Lang, what was that guy's name? Mr. T? Yeah, that's right. Mr. T came and he challenged me because they unveiled that statue, and he wanted to humiliate me, and that made me so sad. Then gosh gained him. I was sad. Oh, were you sad? Then gosh gained him? Yeah, that's right. Gosh gained him sad. Did that make you sad when Clubber Lang started saying that stuff to Adrian, like, hey, if you want to be with a real man, why don't you come with me? No, when Clubber Lang said that, then I got so mad, I wanted to fight him in the ring right there. I was like, come on! I didn't hear no bell! But then we had to fight in the ring, and I think if I remember right, he killed Mick. Yeah, is that the one where he killed Mick? I mean, he didn't kill him, but did Mick die during the Mr. T? I kind of can't remember. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but I was really mad. I was like, come on! I didn't hear no bell! But it was nothing like when I went toe-to-toe with Apollo Creed and I went the distance. Yeah, here we go. NanaBOOZHOO, I'm going to tell you something you already know. What's that? Life ain't all sunshine and roses. Yeah, it seems like I've heard this before. I mean, if you, it's not about how hard you can hit. I don't care how tough you are. You, me, nobody's going to hit harder than life. Yeah, that's true. And, life will hit you and knock you down to your knees and keep you there if you let it. But it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about if you can take the hits and move forward. You gotta learn to take the hits and move forward, 'cause that's how winning's done. Yeah, that's how winning's done, all right. Yeah, so if you know what you're worth, just go out and get it. But you gotta learn to take the hits. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, man. You want anything else? I gotta get going here. I'm gonna drink some eggs and go for a run. Oh, yeah, you still doing that? Yep, I gotta start my day, I mean, I drink a glass of 6 eggs, and then I go for a run with my dog, Buttkiss. Oh, that seems like a pretty good, if not high cholesterol way to start your day. Forget about it. So if you wouldn't mind too much, I think I'm going to just say, Giga Waba Min, Minawa. Oh, wow, Giga Waba Min, Minawa, Sly. Yeah, I will see you again. Yep, I'll see you again, Niji. Yeah, forget about it. Wow, Sylvester Stallone! Yep, rattling off some, Ojibwe pretty fluently, I'd say there. He's no dummy. He really isn't. People think he is because he talks dumb. He's a little, punch drunk a lot, I think. He's got kind of a dumb cadence or something, but he's not dumb. He can write, he can remember lines. He's, I mean, Sylvester Stallone, I mean, he must have had a whole company. He probably had employees and stuff. It's not dumb, you guys. Why don't you guys just leave Sylvester Stallone? Or, you know, that's what makes me mad. Ninish got us, sweetie. What? And a BOOZHOO crew. You know, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what I really think. You guys are so quick to find fault in Sylvester Stallone. Oh, he's not so great. Yeah, well, nobody asked. You know, you can have those opinions if you want. You know, live and die with your stupid opinions about Sylvester Stallone. Nobody wants to hear about it. You tell him, sweetie. I shouldn't have flew off the handle there, sweetie. Why? Well, I feel kind of sad. Oh, they've always been here for us. Yeah, they're racist against Italians, but you know, Indian people have they got kind of a sketchy past with the Italians, what with Columbus and all. So I get it. Yeah, I know. Sylvester Stallone's ancestors, you know, killed your ancestors. Ooh. That's no excuse for racism, but I get it. I get it. I'm with you. I'm kind of sad. And then gosh gained him. I'm a little sad that I got so nishkadazi with you. I didn't mean to get mad, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It takes a big man to admit when he's wrong. And I am that big man. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm practicing my acting. Sweetie, if we were in an acting class and they said, okay, the scene is act mad. How would you act mad? I would grit my teeth and I'd scrunch up my hands in little balls. And I'd go, oh, I'm so mad. Ooh. That's not mad. No, it's mad. I don't think you've ever been mad. Oh, I've been mad. Say something like when you're really mad about something. Like what? Give me a line. You know, these cornflakes are too expensive. These cornflakes are too expensive? That's making me mad? Yeah, you got to Walmart, you wanted to buy some cornflakes, and you get there, and they're $10 a box. Okay. All right, let me you know, lights, camera, action. These cornflakes are too expensive. Yeah, okay. Nishkadazi. And acting, I was really good, sweetie. You're a good actor. Oh, thanks, sweetie. Wally Bear's here. Hey, Wally Bear. Natasha likes Wally Bear. Wally Bear says, good morning. I know I jokingly made comments to Sly, but they weren't meant to sound racist. Yeah, well, you made him sad. Manendem. I know. The Italians have to suffer in silence. All the stereotypes about the mob, you know. Just when the world started to forget about The Godfather, what happens? Hollywood pulls out The Sopranos. Here you go. Remember this? They're all a bunch of killers. And, you know, so Italians got Columbus, Michael Corleone, and, you know, Mr. Soprano. Tony Soprano. Key. You know, that's enough. Actually, you know what I think did the worst thing to the public perception of Italians? What? That big old blowhard from Meet the Fockers. Yeah. What's his name? I'm glad I don't remember. The most overrated actor in the world. He's just a whiny Hollywood champagne liberal. You know what I'm talking about. He played Michael Corleone, in the old times, Godfather Part 2. He was in Meet the Fockers. Missy, can you help me out? Who's this actor? I can't remember his name. He's the most famous actor ever. And people go, oh yeah, he's the greatest. Oh, Henry Hill. Yeah. That was a great movie. Good fellas. All my life, I wanted to be a good fella. A wise guy. That's what I was. That was a true story, too. That was a good movie. Yeah, he was in that, too. But I don't like him anymore. I think he's dumb. But so he's a stereotypical Italian. As we say in Bina, the Italians. Oh, what country do they come from? Italy? But anyway, so enough of that. We're not here to talk about that today. De Niro. Thank you, Ollie Bear. Robert De Niro. Or as his Hollywood buddies call him, Bobby De Niro. You know, he seems all real tough, and then just Donald Trump just broke his brain. And he goes up there, yeah, F Trump. Come on, everybody. Join me in my hate. It's like, shut up. You're an actor. Thank you, Missy. Robert De Niro. Yeah. No, I like the other guy better. Well, say hello to my little friend. I like that actor. Yeah, Pacino. Al Pacino. He's my favorite. Sunny day. Anyway, so this is a story. I'm going to shift gears just quickly. I'm downshifting. This has nothing to do with De Niro and you racists against Italians. Look, Columbus was 500 years ago. You need to move on. On behalf of your elders, I'm telling the millennials, you can quit trying to defend us against Columbus. It's racist to still hold Italians responsible, you know, for us rolling over and giving our land away. Oh no, they came over on their ships with COVID. Now we all died off. Yeah, that's real tough. Anyway, so in 1983, there was a song that came out that everybody loved in Michael's room. Michael Lyons loved by a man called David Bowie. Oh, you're going to play yeah. I'm going to play the video of you manhandling my woman. We're just dancing. Yeah, still. This is Michael and Natasha dancing a little close for comfort, if you ask me. You know, back in the good old days, when you went to a dance, there'd be adults there to tell you, hey, you know, keep it apart. I want to see at least, 18 inches between you and your dance partner. This is a dance. You're not just here to snuggle up on the dance floor. You know, there's protocol. Don't get too touchy. And but now I guess anything goes. So Michael and Natasha, this is a song that Michael and Natasha sang by David Bowie called Let's Dance. And up next, the lovely and talented Natasha. Miigwech Biz and Dawyeg. Thank you for listening. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's dance to the song they're playing on the radio. Let's sway while color lights up your face. Let's sway, sway through the crowd to an empty space. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a flower, let's dance, for fear your grace should fall. Let's dance, for fear tonight is all. Let's sway, you could look into my eyes. Let's sway, under the moonlight, the serious moonlight. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a flower, let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance. Let's dance. Hey everybody, BOOZHOO. That was great. Yeah, man, that's fun. Michael Lyons, everybody. Hey, everyone. Oh, are you mad? No. Are you jealous? A little bit. Let's dance. So what's going on here? De Niro. Oh, yeah. Hey, Missy. Hi, Wally Bear. Daniel Black says, I've had both jabs. Up-teen test and a PCR test. Enough now. Can I go out to play? Yeah. You guys happy now? I've got 3 shots in my arm. I got train spotting up my arm from your vaccine. I'm wearing 3 masks. Can I go outside to play? When can we stop panicking? You know, the only evidence we have that there even is a pandemic is that everyone's wearing a mask. You know, and if you never watch TV and if you never watch the media, you would go, what's going on? Oh, it's a pandemic. Oh, yeah, I can tell because of all the masks. Otherwise, I don't see anybody falling over in the streets. Doesn't seem like there's just hordes of sick people all over the place. Because remember that, like back in the good old days? It'd be like cold and flu season, and you'd walk around, you just see people lining up for cold and flu medicine. It was obvious. It's like, wow, look at all these sick people everywhere. You never guess it until you turn on any station. Oh, the doctors are leaving. They're so mad at all the sick people because the non-vaccinated people aren't. They're killing off all the vaccinated people somehow. What? Yeah, but our vaccines work. They're 100% effective. No. Anyway, I better not talk about that. They'll take you down. Oh, my little voice. So, what should I talk about? La la la, it's the 5th day. No, Keisha good. The 5th day. La 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 la. So you guys doing? Friday. For some people, this is the day they've been waiting all week. Oh, finally it's Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. Thank get your Mountain Dew, it's Friday. That's what TGI Friday means in the res. Thank get your Mountain Dew, it's Friday. You know, get a couple days off, finally. You know, at the last place I worked, they're like, oh, you get to go home an hour early on Fridays. With pay, every Friday. They're going home, who cares? It's just tax dollars, so whatever. We don't have to work on Fridays. Go home an hour early. Because our boss loved us so much. Yeah, you're free for 60 extra minutes this weekend. Enjoy your freedom. It's like, you really make me feel like a slave and a prisoner. by giving us little, hey, here's a special benefit about your job. We will free you from your bondage for 60 extra minutes. 60 minutes early. Don't thank us. It's just because we love you. So, yeah, thanks a lot. La la la. Wally Bear says, Battle Point powwow this weekend. Be there, beware. Battle Point. Battle Point is the place of the last... Is it Battle Point the last military battle with the Ojibwe? When they're trying to round up that instigator, that hippie Bugnagishig. Hey, you criminal! The cops are here for you. You're going to get your people killed by trying to escape justice. You criminal. The ancestors are so dumb. Idiots. Ooh, look at me. Bugonagishig. Ooh, I'm a big chief. Yeah, chief. If there was a statue for Chief Bugnagishig, I'd tear it down. Loser. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the beauty of not knowing anything about history. You can assume stuff. La la la, do do do. So what do you guys think? Are we gonna be okay or not? It's weird. Every morning I tell myself not to talk about it, and yet here we are. Get the jab, don't get the jab. Can you talk about it? Can you question it? Is there something more to it? Am I paranoid? Can we still be friends if we're on opposite ends of the belief? You know, are we being played? What is the truth? Did you hear the truth and you didn't want to believe it? Or did you hear a lie and you wanted to believe it? I don't know. I'm just so glad I don't work in a school and I'm not a student. I can say that much. I really feel sorry. I feel sad. Gosh kingdom for the kids. I think I heard this. They just passed a mandate. No, they didn't, actually. A bunch of Karens wanted to pass a mandatory mask mandate for all students in every school in the state. And the government was like, no, we're not going to do that. You guys want to do it, go ahead. But we can't make a law. You Karens are going to have to, just worry about yourselves. Don't worry about whether or not somebody else is putting a mask on their kid. But, can we have a discussion about what happens to a kid who grows up where he can't see adults' smiles? Or their mother's smile? We're gonna raise a whole generation of children who don't know how to read expressions. Everyone's gonna be autistic. One of the things I love doing most with random strangers, it's usually a baby, like on a bus, is to make them laugh with funny faces. Every baby gets it. When you go up, big old smile, maybe a sideways look, and then a scared. Ah! Pretending you're scared when you look away, you look at them and go, ah! That always gets a laugh. Because little kids get it. Oh, he's pretending to be scared of me and I'm just a baby. Or she's pretending. I forget, I just misgendered myself. Yeah. But learning how to read a face is really important. What happens to these kids when they go to school all day? And their mothers, with the bus driver and all the teachers and all the people in Walmart and everyone, just covered their face. And they grow up not knowing what other people look like. That's going to screw them up for sure. Kaya says, there's no such thing as vaccines. That's a conspiracy. Well, I guess it's technically not even a vaccine. The conspiracy is that maybe, I don't even know if there are vaccines. But this thing isn't technically a vaccine. It doesn't have, I think, if you can believe anything they say on TV, which I don't think you can. But the story is, here's a shot that does not contain COVID-19 or the Delta variant. It's like, okay, what's in it? Never mind. Just roll up your sleeve. What? Missy says, it's nothing but a revved up flu shot. It's something, but we don't know. We don't know if it works. Apparently it doesn't. If you're still getting sick from unvaccinated people. Daniel Black says, Kaya, I'm a test monkey. Yeah, let's see what happens, Daniel. If Daniel starts to sprout like antennas. Daniel, let us know if your hands turn into webs or something. Guy says, Daniel, there's no such thing as monkeys either. Yeah, come on. Oh, you believe in monkeys? I bet you believe in panda bears. Have you heard that one? It turns out panda bears may be fake. You know, there's a lot of secrecy around panda bears. You know, they're in China, and they're this weird bear that no one ever saw until the 1850s. And apparently, in the old days, in the 1800s, before they had like movies and TV and stuff, they would have to have these shows, like wildlife shows or something. And like when Darwin came out and they started to talk about dinosaurs and sell, you know, museum tickets. Come see the big old dinosaur bones. You know, whatever. They also the panda bear came out. Oh, we discovered a panda bear. And it only eats bamboo. It won't touch fish. It won't eat anything other bears eat. Just bamboo. It sleeps 20 hours a day. It's the opposite of camouflage in the wilderness. It has to see a panda bear is to watch people, oh, they're ferocious. Really? I don't think they are. You know, because they're vegetarian, apparently. Why would they have to be a predator of anything? And so some people are speculating, like, wait a minute, was that just one of those, like, fake shows where they have a little Chinese guy in a suit and then, you know, have him go out in a pen and they invite the people in and go, come, look at this exotic bear. It only mates once a year. They're very endangered. And then it's like the lie just kept going. You know, because no one's ever seen a panda bear in the wild, you know, except other liars, you know. So it's just like dinosaurs. You know, oh, hi. I have a dinosaur museum. And 2 years later, Sir Owen something from the Royal Society of England. Oh, lucky thing. I happened to find the first dinosaur tooth. And with our scientific minds, we constructed this whole dinosaur from one tooth. Yeah. But dinosaurs are real. Daniel says, was Planet of the Apes not a real movie? I'm not so sure. I think it might have been a documentary. Yeah. Think about Planet of the Apes. You know, it's kind of brilliant. It's like, yeah. Well, you say we all evolved from apes, so maybe in the future the apes keep evolving too. They start talking like people. Hey. Cornelius. The planet. I love Planet of the Apes. You know, that one ape finally gets mad. And then there's got his, no. Anyway, we should mahjong, huh? Yeah, it might be that time. All right, everybody. Well, if I may, I want to say miigwech bisandawieg. Thank you for listening. And, hey, where's Jessica Wabooz? Was there another hurricane in New Jersey? Can somebody check on her? I didn't see her today. But for everyone else, miigwech ganawabieg. Thank you for watching. This is Nanaboozhoo. You gonna play some music? Yeah, I suppose I could. La la la. How about this? Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This is NanaBOOZHOO. Okay, miigwech. This is Michael Lyons. Thanks so much for watching. And I will see you again. Gigawaba Min. Na 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 na. Baby, would you teleport me away? One to teleport. See you tomorrow. Energize! Teleporting.